to start out, we actually thought it was a great idea. We also thought that your target market was right on, and we do have some suggestions on whether or not we want to invest.
Yeah, we all felt that you're already buying something from Colgate. You didn't mention anything about getting a patent on your invention. If you go to Colgate with this idea to buy products from them, they're just gonna take your invention.
Yeah, so you would want to patent it.
So you either have to incorporate costs to get a patent, which can cost you, multiple thousands of dollars and time, and then you're getting your FDA approval, which isn't gonna be cheap, or
Or time.
a short, period of time. Whereas Colgate has all those resources available to them right now. You may wanna think about licensing to Colgate and just taking the money, rather than trying to start up your own business, which Colgate would eventually buy anyways, because you would never be big enough where you could keep it from them. So that's the avenue we would think that you'd wanna follow.
And you might get big enough, but they'll offer you more money that you might wanna sell out before you get there, so.
Which honestly, guys, is not a bad business.
No,
Right,
no.
which is a great
There's a
business
whole bunch
plan.
of people that have made a whole bunch of money doing things exactly like this.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
come up with an idea, they get it just far enough where it's ready to go to market, and they find someone who's already got the resources, they've got the labs to do the testing, they've got all the scientists to prove to the FDA that everything's safe and this thing isn't gonna build up bacteria and turn you into a zombie, the third time you use it. They've got all that stuff in place. They pitch it to those companies, and ideally, you'd get a couple of them fighting over it. There are several different companies out there. You got Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. All those companies make toothpaste.
You could actually go close enough to Amway and talk to them.
Exactly.
I mean, they would be
Exactly,
perfect
that's another
And then
fantastic
get
avenue.
another company that can protect it.
And then you hopefully get yourself into a bidding war, and then you don't have to actually build a facility.
Also your idea about the supply.
Yeah, the other side of this was, you may have missed on how you wanna make your money. Because you're probably only gonna sell one of these, unless you're selling them to a bunch of kids about your age who are losing. What you may wanna consider, if you can go down the road of actually producing them, is doing something along the lines of what Bic does. Bic sends me a new razor for free in the mail about every 3 years. But then I gotta buy the new refill packs on the actual blades, which are ridiculously expensive. So you may wanna just really mark up your refill toothpaste tubes and make the initial product really affordable. Something that, oh shoot, I forgot my toothbrush, but I got $2 in my pocket or $3 in my pocket, I can buy this thing right here. And then when I get ready to buy my refill packs, it cost me $12. That's, in the long run, you may make more money.
We thought it was a great concept, and just have a few more questions on the bacteria buildup and concerns with that, because if you are using it to go camping, or you keep it in your business travel bag, or something like that, and then you use it once, and then it's wet, and then the toothpaste inside gets wet, and all of the bacteria build up. Do you guys have any thoughts on that? Or looked into that at all?
Well, have you ever, on a ketchup bottle, like the new ones, when you squirt it, and there's like the little rubber thing?
Mhm.
We were thinking that if we put those on the head of the toothbrush, so that way when you push up, it comes out, but then nothing can go back
Go back
in.
in.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
it's a
good.
good idea.
Great idea.
We're glad you thought of that.
Yep. We were wondering on that one.
And did you look into the timeline of FDA approval? Cause I would have no idea what that would be, but drugs are like 10 years.
I don't think we
No,
did.
they-
look into
you're
it.
right.
That's okay.
That's what we were thinking, presenting it to a larger company that
It does.
would already have.
It's already
the
got an
know-how.
entire
Yeah.
department that deals with the FDA.
So overall, a good idea, but I would pass it at this time if it were up to me.
Yes.
Yep.
But would highly recommend the licensing.
Yes,
Yes.
Sell out.
yeah, sell it.
And that's
out,
honestly,
and
as we
make a
were
ton of money.
discussing, if that's what we were saying, we would maybe buy your idea from you and then we would just license it.
No, no,
Yeah, we would just sell it to Colgate.
Very good.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank
Cool.
you.